Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my Christmas book haul, and this haul is going to consist of all books and bookish related items that I received for Christmas from friends and family. If you missed part 1 of my Christmas book haul, I will go ahead and link it down below. This contained all books that I purchased for myself for Christmas because, you know, it's the holiday season, you gotta treat yourself, so that's exactly what I did. As excited as I was for that book haul, I'm even more excited to share this haul with you guys because these were just a bunch of lovely surprises and I'm still just so giddy and excited about them. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get on into it. The first book that I received is from my dear friend Missy, whose channel I will link down below. You guys should definitely go check her out if you haven't. She got me Alice by Christina Henry because she knows how much I love Alice in Wonderland, and I'm just so excited to be taking on another Alice retelling. And this one, I think it's an adult. I don't know if this is YA or adult, but this definitely seems a lot darker than past retellings that I've heard of. If any of you guys have played the video game American McKee's Alice, this book sounds just like the plot to the original video game, so I'm really excited to check it out. The next book that I received is yet another Alice in Wonderland related book. It is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. This is just an adorable puff and chalk edition, and it actually has the original illustrations inside, so that's pretty exciting. If I didn't already say, Missy got me this. You can never have too much Alice in Wonderland. You can't, in my opinion. You cannot. So yes, thank you so much. The next book that I received is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I was generously gifted this by Adriana over at Perpetual Pages. And Adriana, you know me so well, girl, because the reason I put this book on my wish list is because of a review that you did. I've never read a Holly Black book before, but from what I take, this is like a really unique, interesting fantasy world, and I think that it kind of centers around fae and like kind of like folklore. It follows a brother and sister who discover something in the darkest part of the forest, some sort of creature, and a lot of different parallels kind of ensue from there. I genuinely want to read this one soon. I will probably be picking it up, I don't know, maybe February or March, because I'm really looking forward to reading this one. The next book that I received is another book from Adriana, and this is Chew, a graphic novel by John Layman and Rob Gilroy. This graphic novel is actually about a guy who can see the life of everything that he eats, like the existence of animals and vegetables, minerals, whatever he eats, he can see its history. It just seems like such a crazy concept for a graphic novel, but also a perfect, amazing, incredible concept. Adriana, thank you again so much for sending me these. You are just bomb.com, and I can't wait to read them. Thank you so much. The next book that I received is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. This is a book that I received from my mom for Christmas. For those of you who don't know what this book is about, it follows a strange village that is sort of overseen by a dragon, a mystical dragon, that kind of takes care of the town and it protects them. The only thing the dragon requests is that the village gives him a woman to serve him for every 10 years. So this story follows one of the women's perspectives, I guess, as she is made to be that sacrifice. I don't know exactly, but it's gotten rave reviews. There's been so many people on BookTube who have talked about how much they love this book. So I'm definitely going to pick it up this year. I'm so looking forward to seeing how much I love this book because I really feel like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Are you guys ready for this? Because I don't think you're ready for this jelly, but we'll try. We'll give it a try. And the next book that I received is from a fandom. One of my top 3 fandoms, as a matter of fact, and I can't, I feel like I'm shaking with excitement just from holding this and smelling it and having it in my presence. But yeah, okay, I'm just gonna shut up now and go ahead and show you guys. It is inside HBO's Game of Thrones, the collector's edition. The freaking thing. I just can't. I can't. This is another thing that I asked my mom for Christmas because she was like, what do you want? I don't know what you want. Just, I'll get you what you want. So tell me what you want. And I was like, okay, I'll tell you. I really want this. So, all right, I'm going to try to open this up nicely. Okay. So you open it up and it's glorious. Inside you get a map. Oh, you get 2 maps. I knew that. It's just amazing maps that show you the land of Westeros. That's the first one. This is the second one. that shows you the Shivering Sea and all the landmarks and all the 7 kingdoms. I am actually going to have these framed at some point because they're so beautiful and I love them, and that's how much of a nerd I am. That's how much of a Game of Thrones nerd I am. So yeah. So here is the actual book that is inside it, one of the books, and it's so beautiful. You open it up and basically it's inside the actual TV show, so it's about everything, you know. It's about the characters, it's about the actors, it's about just the houses. I truly can't tell you how excited I am about this. I cannot wait to start reading it. I think that this is actually going to be a book that I just read cover to cover. The next book that you get is Game of Thrones The Storyboards, episode 1 through 20. And it's just, you know, storyboards of the episodes. I love concept art, so it's really cool, and I'm looking forward to just going through it and seeing what the creators envisioned before they actually brought everything to life on screen. The next book that I got is another Game of Thrones related book, and it is Game of Thrones The Coloring Book by George R.R. Martin. I got this from my sister Letta. She knows how much I love Game of Thrones and how much I love coloring, and like literally, you guys, I am so pleased that adult coloring books have become a thing, because I've loved coloring books since I was a kid and I've colored in them as an adult. I've always found it to be very fun and therapeutic, so I'm just so happy that adult coloring books are an actual thing now. I can't wait to just dive into it and start coloring. If you guys have used any of these coloring books, let me know what pencils you use. Like, what colored pencils do you use? Colored pencils? Do you use markers? Do you use crayons? I'm thinking colored pencils is the way that I'm gonna go, but I'd really love to hear whatever recommendation you guys have, because I will be needing to purchase some of those soon to start my coloring adventures. The next book that I received is another book that I received from my other sister Abby, and this is so cool. This is actually an atlas. It's a literary atlas. It's called Plotted, the Literary Atlas, and I had never heard of this book before. Basically what it is it tells you a little bit about the story. So that's Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Gives you a little bit of a foreword, and then there's like an actual map for the entire story and the places within the story, and it's just really exciting. Here's another one for Moby Dick and another one for Christmas Carol. I just love this so much, the idea of this book. It's so unique, and it definitely intrigues me to want to pick up these classics, because I do love classics, but I honestly do not read enough of them. So this is the perfect little tool to help me get into them, and it's perfect. I love it. So cute. The next bookish present that I received is another one from my sister, and it's a picture frame, and inside it's actually got a page from Pride and Prejudice, and then overlaid over the page is a quote that Mr. Darcy said to Elizabeth, and it says, "In vain I have struggled, it will not do, my feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you." I've never read Pride and Prejudice, but I really want to. I own it, of course, I've just never read it, but my sister and my nieces and I love the Pride and Prejudice movie with Keira Knightley, so this was such a lovely gift, and I can't wait to hang it up. It's perfect. I love it. And the last bookishy type of present that I got is this mug. It's just got a lot of different quotes from famous literature. Got some Lolita right there. I don't know if I'll actually use it as a coffee cup. It is a nicely sized coffee cup, but I don't know. I might just put bookmarks in it or something, keep it on my shelf. The last present I got is not really bookish related, but it is Buffy the Vampire Slayer related, and to me, that counts. I love it so much. This is much better than the Spike Funko Pop that they have. It just looks just like James Marsters, and he's got the Kiss the Librarian mug. I just think it's perfect, and yes. One last thing that I totally forgot about is this adorable tote that my mama got for me. It's got books all over it, and it's blue, and I like it a lot, so yes. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. In the comments below, I would love for you guys to let me know what you received for Christmas, bookish related or otherwise. Have you read any of these books? Did you like them? Did you not like them so much? All of the things that you guys know I want to hear, leave them down below. I also want to just say another quick thank you to everyone who sent me a card or a Christmas present. You guys are awesome. You did not have to, but I love you so much for it. You know I do, and yes. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.